A Texas woman breaks in and burns down boyfriend's house after another woman answered their FaceTime call. And the mystery girl turns out to be a relative, as video emerges of her setting couch on fire. Oh my god. If this isn't like a warning to people to be really careful as to who to pick your partner, like be very like picky when it comes to picking your partner. Like you do not want a literal psycho as a partner. So a Texas woman 23 was arrested after she allegedly set her boyfriend's house on fire during a jealous rage after discovering another woman had answered their FaceTime call. The mystery female turned out to be the boyfriend's relative. Senado Soto was taken into custody on Monday and faces felony charges for burglary and arson. Her bond was set at $165,000. No one was hurt in the blaze, but the fire caused more than $50,000 in property damage. The bizarre ordeal happened on Sunday when Soto became enraged that her beau may have been two-timing her, broke into his San Antonio home, and stole some items before setting a couch on fire that spread, causing the home to become engulfed in flames, a witness said. KSAT News reported. As the house was burning, Soto then FaceTimed her lover that showed an image of the burning couch. I hope your stuff is going to be okay, she said, as per the affidavit, before driving off in her gray Kia Optima with the items she had stolen from the home. And the person on the FaceTime call, who hasn't been revealed, turned out to be a relative of the boyfriend, the Bexar County Sheriff's Office said. What's really crazy, right, is that, like, she's happy. Like, this photo is basically, like, showing her, like, yeah, I did that. And, like, she's happy that she did that. Girl, you're a moron. Straight up. Whew, Lord. Whew. Crazy. Just crazy. The Bexar County Fire Marshal's office responded to an arson call on Shepherd Road around 1:45 a.m., and the call was made by the home's owner. Video footage captures Soto lighting the couch that is located in the living room of the home fire that spread. A laundry basket filled with clothes is seen toppled over, and the fire caused hundreds of thousands of dollars in damages. And the fire marshal's office worked in conjunction with the Bexar County Sheriff's Office on the arson investigation. It is not clear if Soto has been released, but she has a pretrial hearing set in December, a report said. Now, here's the thing. There should be no reason why this individual should be released on bond or anything because she quite literally caused massive damage to a partner or ex-partner's property without any care as to the potential harm that she might do to another person, right? Like, the problem with these types of like arson crimes, these fire crimes, right, is that it doesn't take much for that kind of stuff to spread to the neighbor's house. Like, maybe, like, imagine if the person had a pet in the yard. What could have happened then, right? Like, this could have gone so much worse. Now, the good thing is that the guy probably has insurance on his home, so he's probably going to be covered that way. Also, he could sue her for damages as well, whether or not she actually has money, because she probably doesn't, because one, she stole some of his property, meaning she probably doesn't really have that much money to begin with. But either way, this is a very weird situation, and if I was him in his position, one, I would definitely file like an insurance claim. Two, probably sell the property or the land or whatever. See how much money is actually left over after everything's said and done. And if I got a decent amount of money, I would probably move to either a different county, a different state, something like that, because that is just like a very dangerous situation. And who knows whether or not she's going to be out on bond or anything. She might break into his property again, maybe do a little poke with like a knife or something at him. Like you never know. Like this type of individual is like literally insane, right? Like no one in their right mind goes does basically a FaceTime call showing them basically lighting a couch on fire, right? In like a jealous rage. Like it's just crazy. So let's see some of these stuff. Never stick your D in crazy. I agree. Never stick your D in crazy. Also, never marry anyone that is crazy. As any man will tell you, crazy is usually a pretty good night. Then you pay for it, but sometimes it's worth the after pain. Oops, that guy dodged a bullet. I'd say so. Disgusting, crazy person should be in prison for life. The thing is, I mean, arson is such a serious crime and shows really like mental unstableness. Life is hard. Life is harder if you're stupid. And here's the thing. Maybe she had like a pretty normal life. Maybe she was doing really well before all this, and then she just tossed everything down the drain, overfilling, jealous. I had a girlfriend go into my phone when I wasn't looking and deleted all the female contacts. Two were my sisters, a boss, and a workmates. She was not a keeper. Yeah, um, if your partner does that to you, where they go into your phone and literally delete contacts off of your phone, do not stay with that person. I think this is known as a red flag, but I may be mistaken. If the flag is smoldering, then you know. So this lady is like my crazy jealous ex-girlfriend of 30 years ago. We were at a fancy company awards banquet, and the photographer arranged to shoot a special photo of me and my girlfriend at the scenic backdrop. He was signaling to me from 50 feet away when he was ready, and I kept intermittently looking. Oh no, I kept intermittently looking for the signal. My girlfriend got drunk with the free drinks and mistakenly accused me of flirting with another woman at a nearby table. When I tried explaining, the photographer arranged to take a photo of just me and her, and I was looking at him, she called me a liar in front of the other 8 people at our table and made a scene the rest of the night. It was humiliating and awful. We broke up a couple weeks later. She was a stupid monster, and no, we never got to take that photo. She ruined the chance. Yeah, yeah. That's uh that's definitely not a good sign. That's definitely pretty bad, you know? Pretty bad. It kind of reminds me of those like I don't know, like YouTube shorts or like TikTok videos or whatever types of videos where it's like it's a short clip and it's basically some like college dorm and you could literally hear some chick like screaming and crying and all this crazy stuff like towards I guess her boyfriend. Basically, like you talk to another chick, blah 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 to another chick, even though the guy just basically apparently didn't even do anything. But like you looked at another chick, it's just crazy stuff, right? Like for guys out there, or even girls out there who are dealing with a crazy partner as well, if you ever experience that in a relationship, you need to walk away. Now, walk away in a pretty subtle way so that you don't get poked in the neck or something, but yeah, get out of that relationship.